Hello, and welcome to an episode of Carpet Cleaning Guys Vlogs. In today's episode, I want to point out how the low moisture carpet cleaning works. A lot of people have questions. It's sometimes referred to as VLM, which stands for very low moisture. In comparison to the steam cleaning or hot water extraction is what that actually is. When they call it steam cleaning, it's not cleaning with steam, it's cleaning with hot water that's actually, you can see the steam coming off the back end of the wand at a high PSI or pressure where they flush out the dirt from the carpet. Here in the Pacific Northwest, with humidity levels very high, for about 22 years, we did that procedure. I also did carpet repairs and some minor installations, so I have pretty good experience with what occurs underneath the carpet, especially in this humid environment. It just was not a good situation. Now, there are some carpets that, if they're really heavily soiled and pet urine deep in the pad, or flood damage, or what we would consider a replacement job, or some of the hot water extraction truck mounted steam cleaners would call it a restoration, which is going to be a really flush out. It's going to take lots of gallons of water, lots of pressure, lots of heat, and your carpets are probably going to take anywhere from 24 hours to 48 hours to completely dry in a situation like that. So we don't do that service anymore. We are doing just the cleaning. And in most cases, if you watch my videos, it does a fantastic job on some of the dirtiest carpets out there. The question being, where does the dirt go? And this whole procedure is based on a procedure called encapsulation, or a new chemical that has recently came out several years ago. And what it does is it doesn't use a detergent. So it uses pretty much plant-based products, and there are polymers within the solution, a double polymer. One polymer is going to separate the soil from the fibers, and the other polymer is what they call an anti-resoiling agent, and that is going to prevent those soils from re-entering the fiber. So the first thing we do, since there's not a suction process here other than the extraction or the absorption into the pad, is we do a thorough pre-vacuuming. So we're going to pre-vacuum the carpet and get all the dry particulate soil out. You can see that pad there. I'll take a brief pause and show you. The dirt is being absorbed into this special pad through heat friction, going at 360 degrees on the machine. You can see the backside. So it doesn't spin the dirt around. It doesn't release the dirt. It absorbs the dirt. And like I said, the anti-resoiling agent, if there's anything left in the carpet, it dries down to a brittle crystal, and it adheres to any of the soils, dog hair, whatever. And at a nano level, you're not going to really see it. But the next time you vacuum, and no, vacuuming is not required immediately after, but the next time someone vacuums, anything that may have been left on the carpet will be vacuumed out. So back to the procedure. The thorough vacuuming gets all the dry soil out. The Carpet Institution states that about 70% of the dirt in a carpet is dry soil. So we want to remove all the dry soil. We use a commercial vacuum cleaner with a special beater bar and 2 speeds, and it's going to pull up and break down any particulate soil. So if you say spilt ketchup, or your dog went to the bathroom on the carpet and it dried on there, the beater bar is going to break all that up and draw that into the vacuum bag. And then the next removal, or the next soil, the only soil remaining is what they call water soluble soil. So that's stuff that is in the fiber and in the carpet or on the surface. Say you spilt a Coca-Cola, you may have blotted it up, but you still see the residue in the fibers. Now, as that dries, that's not a dry particulate soil, so it's not going to be removed through the vacuuming process. It needs a solution to get in there, break it down, release it from the fibers, like our encapsulation solution does, and then it needs to be drawn out. You don't necessarily have to use vacuum or an extraction process to do that. If you did, you would have to use either a truck-mounted steam cleaner or a portable steam cleaner, and you're going to be adding more water to the situation. In a home that's about 5 rooms, you're looking at maybe 4 to 5 gallons of solution that we use. So very, very minimal. It's sprayed on there. It's highly concentrated, safe for kids, pets, and plants. And it's going to do an effective job at loosening that soil, along with the special equipment that we use. And also there is a tank on there, as you can see. So we can do what's called shower feed. So we'll put some solution in the tank from time to time if we're not spraying. Typically we'll spray, and then the operator on the machine can feel the resistance on the surface of the carpet there with that pad and the weight of the machine pushing down. You're getting a little bit of tamping as well. That's the up-down motion just because the way the machine moves. And then, of course, it's spinning. It's hitting all directions of the fibers, moving those from side to side and removing the soils through a little bit of heat and friction as well into the pad, which we refer to as SET, which is Soil Extraction Transfer Technology. So there's a lot that goes into this, and it's usually most people, you just want clean carpets, and you're not interested in getting a full-blown education. I know I spend a lot of time educating my customers when I'm there, but I also have a calendar that is booked about 65 to 60% with repeat clients. They use me every year, have been using me for many years. They love this new cleaning process that I've done the past several years because it dries quicker. Usually dry within about an hour. I'd say 2 hours at the most if we have to use a little more solution on your carpet, depending on the situation. It also has zero residue. Like I stated, there's no soap or detergents in there that will leave behind a residue on the carpet. If you've ever had carpets cleaned before, and they look great when they first leave, and then a few days later spots start to reappear and it just looks dingy again in the traffic areas. What's happening is your carpets, when there's a lot of water used, they're going to dry by evaporating the air upwards. So we call it wick back. If you think of a fresh candle wick and you put that into an oil candle, the oil will travel up through that wick to the top, to the tip of the wick. Same thing with your carpets. They're clean, they look great. The dog peed, or you just moved into a home and you didn't even know there was dog pee down in the padding because it wasn't visible. Now, as the water starts to activate and it starts to dry, it'll pull that old stain up to the surface of the carpet, and now you have what we call wickback, or reoccurring stains. That does not happen with this process. We're basically, when we're done, we're almost looking at a finished product. We do groom it out, and it gives it the aesthetic look, which is those triangles everybody loves so much. Looks like you just got your carpets cleaned or vacuumed, and you have, but we don't do it for the triangles. We do it because we push a special rolling brush forwards and backwards in that motion at the end of the job, not only to groom your carpets so they dry quicker, but so that we can check all of our work and make sure that there's no spots that we may have missed or any areas that need additional attention. So we also offer a full no-risk money-back guarantee. If you're not happy or satisfied within the next 7 days, or you see anything, You can call us. We'll come back out and we'll take care of any areas you think need additional attention. And if after the 7 days you're still not happy, we will not take your money. We'll refund all your money to you, no questions asked. We definitely are not here just to be your one-time carpet cleaning company. We want to build a relationship with you and offer you a maintenance program, annual maintenance program. And usually what I do is I say, take a good month, 2 months after the service just to kind of follow up and see how things go on your carpet and how great and how clean they stay. And then if you're happy, give me a call and say, hey, put me on your schedule for next year. We'll work out a discount, put you on there annually. Some homes, if you got 2, 3 kids, couple dogs, and you hear it's rainy and you get mud, and some people want to go every 6 to 8 months. It's only going to protect your investment, and it's really affordable when you consider that you're not. This is not a monthly expense like a car payment or anything like that, or power, water. All you're doing is paying once a year, and you divide that amount by 12 months, and you'll see basically how low cost it is compared to waiting until somebody comes in and says, when's the last time you cleaned your carpets? And you say, oh, it's been 8 years. There's no way that a general carpet cleaning is going to be what you're looking for. And some people think it is. You're going to need probably a full restoration or replace the carpets. So don't do that. I have clients I've been doing for 20 plus years, and their carpet's 20 plus years old, and I'm the only one who has touched it, and it's in fantastic shape. And the way they're building carpet these days, about 8 years ago, they started adding that polyester and calling it Smart Strand, waterproof against pet pee and all this other garbage. That's not a good thing. And when the salesmen at the carpet stores sell you this carpet, oh yeah, it's great, it's going to resist water. Well, think of shredding up those water bottles that you buy and making a carpet fiber out of it. What's going to happen if you step on that plastic, it's going to flatten down, and plastic is not resilient. It's not going to bounce back up. Unlike nylon. Nylon, if you can get carpet 100% nylon, that's going to be your lifelong carpet. They can last 15, 20 years plus. But what they do is they blend it with the nylon. They call it polyester, olefin. It's good for a flat commercial carpet because there's no pile, no luxurious shine back from the tips of the fiber. You can use it for commercial, that's great. It'll last quite a while. The regular residential carpet, you don't want it. Have you ever been in someone's home and seen the traffic lanes all throughout their house just permanently beat into the rug? That is, I have a photo of someone's landscape, their lawn, and they walk a certain path every day on the landscape, so it's completely beaten the grass out of that pattern. And I use that to show this is what's happening. You're just beating that area down to nothing. And especially if you're not vacuuming regularly, vacuuming is very important. Get you a good vacuum. Don't go to Walmart and grab a $59 vacuum and think you're protecting your carpets. Unless you're going to clean that thing out and maintain it after every time you use it, they're going to become ineffective and clogged up. Get you a good vacuum. You can go on Amazon. If you can afford a Hoover Hush Tone, get you a Hoover Hush Tone commercial vacuum. They run anywhere from $300 to $400, but it will be a lifetime investment. The Hoover Hush Tone to me is similar to the old Kirby back in the day, that big commercial vacuum that just everybody wanted. So it's important that you maintain these carpets and not let them get out of hand. The same thing as a barber. If you show up and your hair's halfway down to your butt and your beard's hanging down to your waistline, you're not going to get a $15 haircut. You're going to need a full restoration. So just be cognizant of that. It is important. Maintenance is very, very important. And here I actually have a wrap around my right hand, so I'm kind of incapacitated with that. And I have my boys here helping me out today. Thank goodness for them. We are a family business. We love pets. We love kids. You know, we're very, very trustable and reliable in your home. We like to be good house guests. And if you require, some people like a mask, we have masks on our truck. We usually work our way out the door, so we go to the furthest area of your home and vacuum out the front door, and then use the set principle, the low moisture method, to clean our way right out the front door. So typically, we'll wipe our feet real good. We have a wipe off mat that we bring into your home as needed, and also a brush to clean the bottoms of our shoes. However, we do have booties on the vehicle, which we can leave behind if you need them for guests, or we can wear them if you feel that, you don't want any shoes in the home. But like I said, you could see we're cleaning backwards right out the door. So everywhere that our feet have touched is getting cleaned up, as well as the fact that the solution's down and it's cleaning the bottoms of our shoes as we go. So attention to detail is definitely part of our process. We want you to be 100% happy. I hope this helps you understand a little bit about the low moisture cleaning, or the SET principle, soil extraction transfer technology. It is fantastic. We would love to come to your home and have you have this same experience. Get very clean and fresh carpets, all plant-based, eco-friendly. So there you go. We'll see you in the next one.